This food drive is really special to us because it encourages shoppers in our Buffalo, Rochester, Syracuse, and Southern Tier area stores to purchase specialty selected items, the items that you see here that are either free from the top 9 allergens or they are gluten-free. At Wegmans, we understand the challenges of living with special dietary needs and strive to make shopping easier for those who need those special products. While we follow FDA labeling regulations, we take the extra step of adding wellness keys. It is actually a green circle that you see on the side of the bag, and it has an ingredient statement to make it easier for customers to see at a glance those Wegmans brand products if they have one of the 9 food allergens present. For this food drive, customers can view a list of all of these items and more. If you look at the QR code on the poster, we are asking shoppers to select one of the items or more and purchase them and donate them in the shopping baskets at our registers. We know that food allergies do not discriminate. Anyone can have a food allergy, and many families struggle to purchase necessary foods for someone who has a food allergy or who requires a special diet. This is something that we've learned from our partners at FeedMore Western New York, that the real need exists.
On behalf of FeedMore Western New York, FoodLink, the Food Bank of the Southern Tier, and the Food Bank of Central New York, thank you to Wegmans for hosting this drive and their continued support in our providing nutritional assistance to our communities year-round. You guys make a big difference to us, and we couldn't do it without you. Combined, our organizations provide nutritional assistance to 31 counties across New York State. In all of these communities, the need is growing. Hunger exists in every zip code. It affects all ages, all backgrounds, all education levels. It can also lead to other problems. When you don't have consistent access to enough food, it's harder to do well in school, it's harder to do well at work, stress levels increase, and mental health suffers, as well as other health-related problems. But when you make sure people have enough food, you are not just filling their bellies, but you're also enriching their lives in all of those other ways. You're making a meaningful difference in improving their lives. And for anyone with a food allergy, the challenge of having consistent access to enough healthy food is even harder. This food drive and providing allergen-friendly food will help ensure our partner agencies have access to some of these most requested items. As you can see, there are a variety of them. These are things that are a lot harder for our partner agencies to get. They're difficult for us to get. So food drives like this and community support makes it much easier. And all of that goes a long ways. The Buffalo Bills and the McDermott family are longtime supporters of FeedMore Western New York and our efforts, and we're grateful to the Bills organization and Coach McDermott for the continued support.
We all are one in this fight for food allergy awareness. I can tell you that I'm not only here today as the head coach of the Buffalo Bills, but I'm also here as a father, and 2 of my kids have been directly affected by food allergies. And I want to give credit where really credit is due, and my wife is not here today, but she is really the caregiver in my house, the one that has to be detailed daily in our approach as a family to make sure that our children stay safe just in their normal daily activities. Really 2 reasons why I'm here. 1 is to help build awareness, and 2 is to make sure that the people affected really by this get the resources that they need at their fingertips. And I can tell you from an awareness standpoint that I was one that was very naive, in some ways ignorant to this condition until I became a parent and until my firstborn was at the age where she could go to school. My wife gave her a little bit of peanut butter on her cheek, and she immediately broke out in a rash. My wife reached out to me at work and said, "Hey, I think Maddie has maybe what is a food allergy going on," and immediately called the pediatrician and scheduled an appointment. Soon thereafter, after multiple tests for allergies, the doctors discovered that she and then my next born, my son Gavin, also has a food allergy. Maddie's is tree nuts and peanuts, as well as for Gavin, it's sesame. So not only was I not aware of the condition, but also how severe it can be. And for some, it's just simply breaking out. For others, it can be life-threatening. And how that affects daily lives, not just for my family, but everyone who experiences this same condition, it's a responsibility for us to provide for these people, whether young or old, to normalize their lives as best we can. And so on behalf of my wife, Jamie, and our entire family, that's why I'm here today as a father, also the head coach of the Bills. Really appreciate the partnership, the teamwork, and everyone who can not only build awareness, but promote awareness in our communities, as well as the resources that people affected by this need to, again, normalize their daily lives. So thank you all for being here, and go Bills.